Welcome to Kenton's videos. Enjoy the video.
You need to confirm HDR-capable hardware before changing settings. First, plug the monitor into a compatible HDMI 2, 0 plus or display port 1. 4-port using a high-speed cable. Adapters can strip HDR. Next, update your GPU drivers and the monitor firmware so the system recognizes HDR metadata. Once done, open your OS display settings. On Windows, go to Display Windows HD Color Settings. On Mac OS, check Display Preferences for HDR. These steps ensure the signal path is ready for HDR content. Now enable HDR in your operating system so the monitor receives the mode. On Windows, toggle Use HDR in Windows HD Color Settings and pick the HDR color profile. Make sure HDR streaming is allowed. On Mac OS, enable HDR in Display Preferences and choose the correct color profile for the monitor. Also set color depth to 10-bit if available, and turn off monitor dynamic contrast to preserve color accuracy. Once the OS and display profile match, test with HDR video or an HDR test image to confirm. Finish by adjusting the monitor's HDR controls and calibrating brightness so highlights aren't clipped. Use the monitor's HDR mode. Choose HDR10 or Auto, because internal processing can improve tone mapping. Then fine-tune brightness and contrast while viewing HDR content to balance shadow detail versus peak highlights. If you still see no HDR, restart the system, reseat the cable, try a different port, and confirm the app supports HDR. One key troubleshooting tip: swap to a known good HDMI 2, 0/DP1.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if we helped you.